What's going on, everybody? We're back with another Rift run for Season 26. We're still continuing on, and we are still trying to upgrade some of our gear here. Because when we upgrade our gear, we'll get more powerful. We'll also we'll also be able to defeat enemies quicker and run through rifts a lot faster, and then we'll up our difficulty a bit. I mentioned I'm doing Torment 10. Which I feel is a pretty good, it's good for efficiency for trying to get my items I'm looking for. Oh, must have hit a little bit of a lag spike there. But I feel like I'm comfortable enough flying through enemies, and it's also at a point to where I can get through them pretty quickly. Yeah, we hit a lag spike. I'm at, 2,600. What happened? We're gonna have to work our way through this. You know what? Power through. That's what we gotta do. I hope I didn't... Oh, you know what? It was lightning... Lightning-ing? There was some lightning earlier. Okay, we're powering through. I thought maybe it was raining out was the one thing I was thinking of. And sometimes it's funny because the rain 100% affects the internet here. Because I don't know if I've mentioned my predicament with the internet, but there are actually two options. There is satellite, and that is the only option right now. Well, that is the only, like... It's more reliable than the other option I have, but the other option I have works really, really well at the times you see me playing. You know, 11 at night to 5 in the morning. So, satellite is a lot more reliable during the day, and then the other one I have is my T-Mobile router, which is a lot more reliable in the evening. So, the thing with the T-Mobile router is... it's fantastic. I like it. It works fantastically in the evening, most nights. But during the day, it only gets up to 3G, which the speeds are not... it's so slow that you can't do anything. But once the, like 11 o'clock rolls around, you're getting, 4G LTE and up to 5G speeds. But for some reason, like whenever it rains, that affects... I don't know, I guess the performance, like satellite, is the same thing with the satellite. When it rains, there's no internet. Which is why I thought it was raining. I was starting to hit those lag spikes. And technically, I still was lagging a little bit. I guess, it's leveling out. 288 and 297 isn't too bad. Compared to what I'm used to. But, enough about my complaints about the internet. I just wish there was, like, a cable provider out here, but every time, like, Comcast, we check the, is it in your area, and Comcast is always yes, and then we call them up, and they're like, well, you're just out of the service area, and I guess the closest, oh, did I lag out again? No, I didn't. The closest, I guess, tap box, they call it, is 2 miles away, and I'm like, that's really not that far, and they're like, well, you see, it is, and I'm like, well, how much is it gonna cost to run a line to get, to get internet out here, too? Because there's a lot of people, though, that live out here that don't have high-speed or cable internet. And they're like, no, you wouldn't be able to afford it. It's millions of dollars. And it's like, I don't know. I feel, I don't work in the business, so I feel like, millions of dollars to run cable for internet is a bit of, like, I don't know, maybe it's not as far-fetched as I think, but I feel like it would be more beneficial to run the cable the extra 2 miles for the, 1,000-some-odd houses out here? Because if you charge $50 You charge $50 a month. I mean, actually, it'd probably be more than that, but even baseline numbers, $50 a month for 1,000 houses. You're just generating $50,000 more dollars. $50,000 more dollars a month if everyone, provided everyone gets it. So what is that? If it costs $1 million, you've already made up your margin of expense in 2 years. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like making $1 million in 2 years is, pretty darn good. But I mean, did I do my math right on that? $50,000, 1,000 houses, $50 a month, $50,000. 10 months would be $500,000, right? So in 2 years, you'd technically make over $1 million back. I don't know, but I'm not running a business or anything. I just like to I don't know, I kind of like to crunch numbers, see. Like if it were me, if I were running that internet business, like if a cable internet company was just 2 miles away and there was 1,000 houses within the 2 miles, then I would definitely spend the money. I would definitely spend the money to make that extra money back over that time. And I mean that's only on like the one side too, if I'm not mistaken. That's not including if they ran it to the other side of the street. Well, and you know what? And that rant I had, it looks like it's going to be coming right to the right at the end of the rift here. So, if you guys made it this far into my rant, I appreciate you listening. I thank you so much. Don't judge me too harshly. I'm not trying to paint pictures of anyone being a bad guy. I'm just legitimately curious. So, I mean, if anyone does run cable for internet companies like that, is it true that to run 2 miles of cable, is it really $1 million? Or is it really millions of dollars? I'm just trying to look for answers, because I feel like, the one thing the area that I live in is lacking is reliable. I guess it would be considered reliable infrastructure. So there's really no other sources of internet besides satellite. There's no cable services that goes for internet and TV. I don't consider Dish. Dish is more of a satellite, but that's the only option we have out here as well. And it just, I don't know, it just kind of sucks that it's so unreliable. On top of that, it's so expensive too, because my T-Mobile router, my T-Mobile internet, I pay $50 a month for, but the satellite internet is upwards of about $300 to $400 a month, and it only works, reliably during certain times. Nothing against satellite companies, and and the other thing I was going to mention too is, a lot of people mention why don't you just get Starlink? It's so good, it's so fast. Well, the thing is, the Starlink, yes, it is available in my area, but because I guess they're still trying to fulfill orders, my estimated wait time is early 2024, and it's. I feel like maybe if I'm a little more patient, maybe something else will come along. And then what happens then? I'm locked into this contract with Starlink for 2 years before I even have the contract, because you have to pay a deposit on it too, and you don't want to lose all that. You don't want to lose that money. All right, that's enough. That's enough ranting. I'm sorry, I got off on another tangent there. But we're gonna go ahead and check our items. well, we're gonna salvage our items, and then we're gonna see if we got any upgrades. I can definitely see a pair of Blackthorn's boots in there. If that's gonna be an ancient, you know. Ooh, this is actually... I wish that still had the 15 area damage on hit, but I feel like this can be... This can definitely be re-rolled into something better than what I have. And I think I will go ahead and re-roll that just to see what I can get. I'm just trying to see what I can look at here. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. You know, if you guys are enjoying the series, like I've mentioned in previous videos, like, comment, subscribe, follow the channel to get the latest updates and the latest Diablo 3 videos. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say, I don't know how long my internet's going to last or hold up with me, but thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.